And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing All Saints Wake for 2017. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Old Gridania at 10-8, and we need to talk to the Adventurers Guild Investigator. So the quest is called an Ophardian Wolfman in Gridania, which will get the werewolf attire for women. I'm assuming it's men for males as well. So it says, a branded chest containing a complete set of female werewolf attire. Interesting. Okay, so an investigator for the Adventure Guild appears to be more than a little concerned. The quest is available for a limited time only. So, it's you, the kind of adventurer who helped us before. I do hope you'll forgive me for imposing upon you once more, but we have something for an unprecedented situation here. You see, a wolfman claiming to have come from distant Doma wishes to join the Continental Circus. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a fine thing the troupe does, going around the Eorzea's great cities and livening up the various All Saints Wake festivities, but I would never encourage someone to throw their lot in with the fiends. And that's no exaggeration either, mark me friend, they're demons, honest to God's monsters who delight on terrorizing decent folk like you and me. Though, to be fair, that mostly amounts to the occasional prank, like stealing your socks or spilling your drink when you're not looking. Still, there's no telling when they'll get a taste for blacker deeds. I told all this and more to the Wolfman, of course, but he just looked at me like I've been quaffing milk root all morning. At this rate, I fear there's nothing we can do to save him from a life of devilry. So, wait, I've got an idea. It's a little convoluted, but if you and our Far Eastern friend joined the Continental Circus together, you could keep him from committing any truly unspeakable evils. Yes, that makes about as much sense as anything. By the by, the Wolfman's name is Soga. He's quite sociable, so don't be hesitant to say. Wander over to the Whistling Millers and approach him without prompting. Okay, so let's do this. So, yeah, well, it's not too far away, thankfully. Okay, there's a Wolfman. Wonder if it's implying a new race in the next expansion. Bye. So, you do not fear me, Eorzean. I've had dealings with Beastman before. Oh, I'm quaking in my boots. Would that more of your kinsmen could say the same? Most here regard me with suspicion, if not outright fear. I have found myself with more freedom to travel since the liberation of my homeland, and so I thought to come to Eorzea. Such is the reason for my being here. And what is yours for seeking me out? You too wish to join the Continental Circus? Oh, what fortune. I thought perhaps you were an associate of a noisy adventurer who attempted to deter me from my course. Wheresoever I go in these lands, I am feared. Men avert their gaze, women cross the road to avoid me, children burst into tears. That, however, is my experience as a humble traveller. As a member of the Continental Circus, on the other hand, I would be lauded for this talent, would I not? No longer would I be scorned and alone. Nay, I would be rich in nakama, as the Hingans say. We too could be nakama. So, but I am getting ahead of myself. I have yet to even ask you your name. Mithrie, is it? It is an honor and a pleasure. Now then, let us go and greet the impresario. Okay. I'm curious. I'm just curious. I mean, these events, unfortunately, I feel like they've been getting shorter and shorter. Like, year after year. But whatever. But I guess, you know, the game itself has been getting older and older, so I suppose they're not going to put as much effort into older games. So, well, two wanderers who wish to join our esteemed troop of tricksters. Yet, what is this strange sense of familiarity? Perchance, naught more than a figment of my imagination, but never mind. This year we will throw open our haunted manor once more, and as we have our hands full with the preparations, we would be fools to turn away you and your Wolfman associate. Then you will permit us to join the Continental Circus, just like that? Can we be praised? I am grateful to you beyond measure, good sir, and should be glad to assist you in any way you desire. My, such enthusiasm. Very well, let us begin with a simple task. A test of your skills, rather, in which you shall attempt to frighten several subjects, sowing seeds of terror into their... thereby showing them a jolly good time. So afterwards, you may then encourage them to join in the fun as well, though. That said, your comparatively plain disposition will not serve you well in this endeavour. Fortunately, we have the means to bestow upon you rather similar wolf-like features. Take it with our blessings. Cool. Right, so let's... I'm assuming we have to wear this outfit. Okay, so head, body, gloves, tail, and legs. Okay. So let's wear the wolf outfit. Okay, body, where is it? Werewolf body. Gloves. Okay. Tail. And then boots. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's it. Next. So, the adventurer who cried Wolfman. So, from this we'll get 10 magic prisms. So, the impresario eyes gleam with hungry expectation. So, you have the means at your disposal. Come, dress yourself in the guise of the werewolf and let us see how terrifying you truly are. Equip a werewolf head, body, arms, and a tail, and then speak with the impresario. You may use a werewolf attire coffer to acquire these items, however, please know that this item cannot be used outside large settlements. Okay, I mean, I worked it out myself. Lol. So, by the 12, what a hideous, monstrous abomination. You have a true gift of horror. But such is to be expected of an adventurer, is it not? One who would slaughter 20 men for a sack of gil, or kill a 21st for fun. Oh, how your enemies must have feared you. How their spirits must cry out for vengeance. Okay. So, I think that means you have his approval, Mithrie. Yes, indeed, so frightened was I that I nearly wept and soiled myself. Clearly there is naught I have to teach you, so I bid you go forth and spread fear. Okay. So, you're quite good at this, aren't you? I wonder if it will come as easily to me as though. Well, there is only one way to find out. As Impresario said, we must go forth and spread fear to the people of Gridania. Okie dokie. So, yes, that's the spirit, little wolves. Okay, so let's do this. So, now we are going to go... Okay, first of all here. So, it would be foolish to begin without first setting upon a strategy, yes? Let us then consider how we might most effectively frighten the people of Gridania. The people of Eorzea are wholly unfamiliar with my kind, so let us play to their worst fears. A feral growl of some sort should do nicely. Grrr, or some such perhaps. With the chat mode in say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter grr to frighten the man. Okay, so make sure you click on him first, say 3 R's, grr. Grr. So, Gua, what in the 7 hells is that? Ha, such a face you made. But now I pray you be at ease, good sir. We are members of the Continental Circus on a quest to spread joy through Thea to the people of Gridania. Bugger me, is that a talking wolf man? With that sense of humour besides, I suppose I ought to be glad you're not a feral beast here to kill me. Indeed, it is all good fun, as you can see. What is more, if you too are interested in taking part, the Continental Circus will gladly furnish you with your own guise of the werewolf for free. Is that so? Well, the price is certainly right. I think I might just go and get one. Bye. So that went splendidly, Mithrie. I dare say we make a fine team. Still, we shouldn't be too dependent on one another. Why don't we split up and try to scare 3 more Gridanias apiece? Afterwards we can regroup and decide what to do next. Cool. So we have to find 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. Of course, they're like spread out all over the place. So let's teleport to save time to the Conjurer's Guild. I still need at some point to farm the rest of the minions for the Yokai Watch event, but I'm probably not going to get it done in time. I didn't last time, so. All these wolfmen prowling our fair city. Maybe if I go and hide beyond some shrubbery, they'll leave me be. Okay, so let's say grr. Grr. So, Matron's teats, don't do that. I'm no good with wolves, or bears, or rabbits. So to summarize, you're offering me a chance to dress up like a buffoon and get revenge on all the people who ever wronged me? Ha, don't mind if I do. Fair enough, fair enough. So next, we need to go all the way north. So I think the closest teleport is Guild. So let's go. I know I've barely been playing this game lately, but maybe eventually I'll miss it. Eventually, I just need more time. I will explain it in other videos why I'm currently not playing the game. But it's not the end. If it was the end, then I simply would just announce I'm quitting, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So, such a lovely traditional Saints Wake. I do so look forward to the festivities every year. Cool. So let's just scare the old lady. That's what our life has been reduced to. So, my oh my, aren't you scary? It's almost more than I can bear. At first there was just one wolfman walking around, but now I see that you're everywhere. Can't say I entirely understand, but if that's the way the wind is blowing, then let no one say I don't also blow. Okay. Random. So last but not least, let's go to the market. I spent many moons in the market crafting and melding and so on. It was like a home away from home, that place. If you have been following my guides for the last couple of years, you know what I'm talking about. Level 1, let's go. I mean, I could have just ran for a few seconds more, but whatever. Okay. Let's do it again. Grr. I'm surprised like none of them have like punched me in the face. So, nice try, little wolf, but I'm not so easily scared. Huh, look at you, spreading fear and terror while wearing such an adorable outfit. Huh, you say the Continental Circus is given away for free to anyone willing to go around trying to frighten people like you are. Why didn't you say that so from the first? Cool. Okay, so we need to go back to the amphitheater. So let's go. That's why one of the very first things I did in the game when it came out was just get used to the Ethernet system. Just to save time, you know? Because it's free. It would be funny if I actually try and, like, scare him. So scared you... you're free, Mithrie? I did as well, though I thought to keep going until you arrived. I have to say, too, that I have had more and more trouble as time went on. It would seem that the word has spread of our activities, and the citizenry have grown somewhat accustomed to my features. Be that as it may, I should like to thank... Sorry. I'd like to think the impresario will be pleased with the many people we sent his way. Yeah. Like, purple hair, what? Okay, let's go. Back to the amphitheater. The theater. At the time of recording, this is actually the last day to do this. I completely forgot about it. But, whatever. I got there on time. So, how wonderful, how fantastic. Would you believe that there has been no end to the stream of Gridanians clamoring for a guise of the werewolf to call their own? We owe it to all of you two and your tireless efforts. Marvellous, marvellous work. With every innocent that embraces their bestial nature, with every soul that delights in the darkness, we creep ever closer to the night of devilry. What was that you said just now? Something about a night of devilry? Well, oh no, I said light of equality. Ever closer do we creep to it. Yes, that will do nicely. Anyway, once again, I must commend you both on a job well done. I should be glad to welcome you to the Continental Circus. That said, it may be... it may take rather a long time to make it official. Proper paperwork and procedure and so forth. And we really do have our hands full at the moment. I'll have the contracts ready for you to sign soon enough, though. Don't you worry. Cool. Grr. So, got you too good, eh? Nearly scared you to death. Oh, this is too much, and I owe it all to you two. I usually come to these popular things late, you know. Was running around a couple of years back with a bedsheet over my head like a ghost, but no one was paying me any mind, but not this time. It's a great way to strike up a conversation with a lady too. I've got a feeling that this is going to be a good All Saints Wake for me, and in more ways than one. Okie dokie. So that is why he welcomed me with open arms. At last I understand you, impresario. You sought only to aid me in befriending the people of Gridania. To help them to understand that I was not some strange, otherworldly creature, but a kindred spirit. Addressing themselves in the guise of the werewolf, they have come to realize that beneath this fur beast a heart no different from theirs. Oh, and how deep and meaningful this game has proven to be. But I mustn't be content with my lot here in Gridania, Mithrie. No, I must go unto all the people of Eorzea and endeavour to befriend each and every one. Surely that is what the impresario would want. Then it is settled. With regret, I will decline his invitation, though I shall remain until the festivities are concluded, and then I shall embark on a new journey. A final favour to ask of you, if I may, my friend. If you happen to cross paths with that other adventurer, would you thank him for me and tell him of my decision? Okie dokie. Let's go. So we'll see if there's any rewards for this. So, I've seen an awful lot of people running around the city dressed as wolves of late. I don't suppose you and Soga had anything to do with that. That's not the conclusion I would have drawn, but the important thing is that Soga decided not to join the Continental Circus. Perhaps more importantly, the people of Gridania seem to have grown accustomed to our Wolfman friend, as well as the guises the troop has been distributing to the mischievous. It'll take more than that to terrify the average Gridanian. That haunted manor of theirs, I suppose. Yes, that is still a problem. But we'll keep an eye on that, we will. There'll be no Night of Devilry on our watch, no sir. Huh. So, when brought into the light, the wolf can seem less fearsome, but in the dark, man and monster are as equals, as friends. Won't you come and join us? Cool. That's complete. There we go. So we got the achievement Rise of the Lupins. So let's see. Next quest. Investigator of the Adventure Guild has a lingering worry in his mind. So mind their manor. Okay, so let's see if there's any like rewards or anything before I do this. Is there a vendor? Okay, peddler. So we can get prisms, or we can get a bunch of stuff for the house, I suppose. So, okay, so let's carry on. I'm assuming that this is a repeatable quest to go into the Hawk Manor like last year. So, mind their manor. An investigator of the Adventurers Guild has a lingering worry on his mind. Ah yes, I heard from the illusionists that the preparations for the Haunted Manor are finally complete. This too is but a means to a nefarious end. Another method by which the Continental Circus plots to stoke the fears of the populace. But since no one seems to be particularly frightened of the werewolf costumes, maybe there's no need to worry. Anyway, if you mind to look into the Haunted Manor, you can go and speak with the illusionist yourself. Okie dokie. So let's do this. Given it's the last day, do it. So, oh, it's you, the adventurer to whom we owe very, very much. I've barely had time to breathe, what with all the people clamouring for the guises of the werewolf. But more importantly, you will be pleased to hear that our haunted manor is now open to the public. Before you enter, however, you do well to learn more of the various amusements that await you inside. One of our Harlequin guides would be happy to assist you. And when you have mustered your courage and are ready to brave the manor, you need only let them know. Much as I would love to lead you there myself, duty calls. The people yearn to dress themselves as wolves, and we must do our utmost to oblige them. Take care. Cool. So seasonal event instance unlocked. So you don't have access to Haunted Manor seasonal instance. To enter the manor, speak with the Harlequin guide at the amphitheater. The Haunted Manor is a light party instance for players. There are no class job level requirements for participation. Parties that register for the instance with less than 4 members will be filled out automatically via the matching system. Interesting. So hopefully the queue will be quick. So greetings, our Haunted Manor is now ready for visitors. Shall I tell you more about what lies within, or show you directly to the front door? Just show me straight in. So yeah, hopefully the queue won't be too long. Once we zone in, we will continue. Okay, so we're zoning in now. We only had to wait a couple of minutes. That wasn't too bad. I wonder if this is the same as last year. Okay, so this meter is shared by the entire party. Once it reaches 0, you'll be ejected. Okay. We got some coal. I can't remember what to do here. It's been a long time. Well, but yeah, it's been a year. Ow. So it's nice, for this seasonal event in particular, they have actually gone out of their way, you know, to add more to it. Oh, crap. I'm not scared. You're scared. Okay, so obviously the goal is to light 4 of these jack-o'-lanterns. Here's our pumpkin. Okay. So obviously we have to find the jack-o'-lanterns wherever they may be and try not to get turned into pumpkins along the way, I suppose. Now the good thing is that the objectives are shared with the whole party. Okay, so we're all invisible right now. Pick up this charm. Okay, let's see if there's anything in here. I don't think there is. Oh. How do we get out? I don't want to, like, run into the monsters, because obviously that would be a mistake. Like, if we could just move out the way. Whatever. I'm just going to go for it. Damn it. Okay. So I've damaged the sanity of the party. Sorry, party. There we go. Okay. So next task. So the first task was to light 4 jack-o'-lanterns. Okay, what are we doing now? Use hints to find and open 2 untrapped boxes. Okay. Opening the wrong box has damaged your sanity. Room ends in 4. Oh, sorry. So it's not just a case of just open any one. You actually have to find clues. My bad. Sorry, team. I'm like a burden on this team. Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, you get the hints and it says the room ends in this or the whatever ends in that. Yeah, you see the numbers on the rooms? Okay, so that's 4. Any clues? Second box is on the ground floor. Oh, bollocks. Okay. So let's see, second untropped box is in a room ending in 1. Second box in a room with the number 1. Sorry. Ending with 1. Oh crap. Let's hope he doesn't have like a big scope of vision. Crap. Are we done? We're done. Okay, so it wasn't that one. It must have been on the ground floor. The ground floor ending in 1. Cool. And then find all 6 pumpkins. Okay. 6 button tests hidden around. Find them to win. Fair enough. That's 1. So 5 to go. I wonder if I have any of those charms. Nope. Okay. There we go. Might as well go this way if it saves time. Let's use a charm. Done. You shall have your reward as promised. Nice. Cool. At least we made it with like 44. Good commendation. Thank you, thank you. Let's get out of here. So we got 3 cookies. Cool, so that's done. So it's a case of, say, get cookies for the different rewards. So if you want to get the entire set, you will need, let's see, 3, 6, 8. You need 8 cookies to buy, like, one of everything. So for now, I'm going to buy the painting. Why not? And then I'm going to buy the... Let's buy the pie set, actually. Cool. That's it. So if I do this couple more times, I think literally 2 more times, then I can get every reward and be done with this for this year. So anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye guys.